make that decision. When you Ghanaians make that decision, we have made ours. It is the turn for you, your turn to make that decision. But every time, we keep saying, oh, if I vote for Hassan Ayariga, I'm wasting my vote. Says who? If you vote for Hassan Ayariga and the APC, the NDC will not win and the MPP will also not win. And we have to go for second round. And if the APC is in the second round, automatically the APC will become the government of the day. You know why? Because the MBPP would never ever endorse NDC in the second round. That will never happen in this country. Likewise, the NDC will never ever endorse the MPP in the second round. So if we are in the second round and we are going with either NDC or MPP, we will become the government of the day. If you vote, we might not get one touch. But even if we don't get one touch, they too will not get one touch. Then definitely the two of us, the APC and any of them, will go into the runoff. And that is victory for you and APC. A vote for APC and Hassan Ayariga is a vote for your life, the betterment of your children and yourself. It's never a wasted vote. We are not going to buy your vote. We are not going to spend so much money buying your vote. But we're going to use so much ideas, policies, that the NDC and MPP, they don't even understand our policies. Right now, they have no policy. They have only two. Or the two of them have two policies. One says it's possible. What is possible? Is it a policy? It's not a policy. It's not a campaign message. Or digitalization. It's not a message. The other one says 24-hour economy. We have it already. We said it in 2016, 2020. They are saying it in 2024. So who is the best? The APC is the best. Our youth are wondering. Take a look. The suffering is real. Inflation is high. High cost of goods and services in the market. Fuel prices have gone up. Electricity is high. Rent has gone up. Even pure water has gone up. The price of pure water has gone up. And your salary is still the same. So how are you going to survive? This is common logic. You have to manage an economy where people can live comfortably, not where people are in real hardship. The hardship that they can't even buy 3 square meals or afford 3 square meals for their children. Now the future of Ghana is the youth. And where are the youth? They are gamblers. They've become gamblers. That is the future we've given them. They bet on daily basis, every minute, every second. And the government is endorsing it. The opposition party is endorsing it. But are we turning our kids to gamblers? Because we have no vision for them. And they are satisfied with it because there is no way for them. They have no future. So we are saying that the other parties are saying they will take away 10% of the gambling, what do you call it, tax, so that all of us will become gamblers. Gambling is an addiction, a very serious. This is my daughter sitting down here. I don't think she wants to gamble. And I don't think I want her to gamble. Equally, your children are mine. And I do not also want them to be gamblers. But the situation had forced them to become gamblers. It's not their fault. It is because there is no way out, there's no future for them. And we are endorsing it. Now even the young girls gamble more than even the men. Am I right? So The future of our country has turned to gambling economy. Because those kids that are supposed to be doctors tomorrow, engineers tomorrow, professors tomorrow, lawyers tomorrow, have turned to be gamblers. They are using their school fees to gamble every day. Their concentration is no more steady. So we are going to we're going to be losing doctors in the future, losing engineers in the future, losing professors in the future, and in the future we are all going to be lazy people and gambling. That's the future. That is the future they have put you and your children. That is the future. Even workers, those who are not gambling, I mean, I can understand if you are not working and you are gambling, but what about those who are even working? Now they have also turned to gamblers. You see nurses looking at their phone. You see doctors looking at their phone. Engineers looking at their phone and working at the same time. What is it they want to see? Oh, no, I didn't win. Oh, I won. Oh, God, Father. What have we turned our country to under the leadership of NDC and MPP? Now, these same people are coming back looking for power. I don't understand why. You failed us, yet you are running 24 hours looking for power. Okay? We will debate them. We want to debate them. We want to debate. I want to debate them. I want to debate them. And my running mate is also ready to debate them. So they should prepare properly. Ayariga against John Mahama and Baumia. And my running mate against Nana. And then Dr. Opoku at Prem. Napo. We will see who is Napo then. Or we'll see who is Nana. But funny enough, this country is in serious crisis. Serious crisis. The Ghanaian people are suffering. People are running out of this country. The embassies are full. The appointment list for each embassy is 1 year. You applied even to travel today to go and do other business. You get 1 year appointment. What kind of country is this? That the embassies don't even respect us anymore. And they're giving you 1 year interview appointment. And our leaders are sitting now watching the embassies behave in that manner. If I want to travel to the US, I don't need a 1 year appointment before I get to the embassy. But it's only happening in Ghana. The only country that appointment for visa is one year. What kind of leaders do we have that cannot defend us? The leaders that cannot speak on our behalf. The leaders that do not understand governance or leadership. What they are all about is that you hear them speak. Opposition is tough. Tell you for win power, opposition they are bread. All of us are in opposition. But when you are in power, you don't recognize that the economy is tough. It is only when you are out of power that you recognize the economy is tough. Anyway, like I said, today is not my day. Today is for a wonderful person I intend to introduce. The APC is an inclusive party. We believe in inclusive governance. We have worked so hard. We are the third political party that has elected its flag bearer so far. NDC, MPP, and the APC. That are political parties until today, some of them are struggling to elect their flag bearers. We in the APC, Hassan Ayariga and my leaders, we are calling on other political parties to come join us, because this is the third force we've been all looking for. Ghanaians says they want us to come together. And we are giving the opportunity for the other political parties not to waste their time filing again, because it's too late. They should join the APC leader and the party, and let's prove Ghanaians wrong that the formation of political parties, third force, has happened and is happening. We have gotten 3 different movements that have joined the APC this year. And out of these 3 different movements, we are picking, it's an alliance. We're forming an alliance with these 3 movements, and we are picking one of them, the leader of one of them, who is supposed to be an independent presidential candidate. And it's going to be now the APC's running mate. So, we are extending our hands to the PNC, CPP, the movements, the Alliance movement, what is the other movement? The New Force and others, to join us and learn from us that the APC leader is the leader who understands leadership in different dimensions. And they will have space in this alliance. And we shall win the 2024 general elections hands down. We will, when they join us, I bet you we're not going for a runoff. If all these movements and other political parties should come together, we will campaign and win the election one touch. Because the Ghanaians are tired. They are tired of NDC, they are tired of MPP. They don't just want to vote again. There's going to be huge voter apathy. And we are not praying that that happen. And that is why the APC is forming alliance with other political parties to make sure that we all work together. A brief profile of the running mate. He is a professional person with expertise in economics, research, leadership, born in Butuku, North Dine district from the Volta region. To Mr. Cephas Mensah and Madame Cecilia Atukuma, he hails from the Kajeji royal clan of Butuku, Nzele. With a strong academic background in accounting, economics, development, and theology, Dr. Mensah has held various roles, including 1, technical advisor to the Ministry of Trade and Industry and the African Continental Free Trade Area 2022, 2, economist and research fellow at the Institute of Chartered Economics of Ghana, 3, head pastor, man of God, a man of God, a man of God. So no corruption, no corruption, no corruption. APC, APC, APC. And presiding bishop of Christ White House Chapel. Ghana country director for Vision Africa. You can imagine the profile. Executive director and chief economist at Center for Greater Impact Africa. Again, senior banker. He's a banker as well. So our money is not going anywhere. Senior banker at Dallas Financial Service, Ghana, and a company accountant at Crystal Star Ghana Limited. He is a socialist advocating for equity and social justice, a Pan-Africanist, and a resource person for governance and economic issues. He is also an executive secretary, leader, counselor, mediator, advocate, husband, and a father. Choboy! 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 His philosophy is centered around making a positive impact, driving economic growth, promoting social justice. With his diverse experience and expertise, he is a respected voice in Ghana's economy and leadership landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, help me, Choboy, help me to welcome Reverend Dr. Walayo Mensah. Hassan Ayariga, Ghana APC, APC, Unveiling, Ghana APC, APC, power to the people. Ghana APC, APC, Ghana APC, APC, vote for APC. Ayariga APC, APC, Unveiling, Ghana APC, APC, power to the people. Ayariga APC, APC, Ghana APC, APC, vote for APC. Vote to Ayariga, vote to Ayariga, vote to Ayariga, vote to APC. Vote to Ayariga, vote to Ayariga, vote to Ayariga, vote to APC. Vote for change, vote for APC. Thank you, thank you, thank you. APC, APC, APC. Please, can you sit? Can you sit so that the cameraman will see our running mate? Ladies and gentlemen, the media, First Lady in waiting and Second Lady in waiting, Vice President in waiting, and the President himself in waiting. I want to use this opportunity to introduce to Ghanaians and the whole world the man of the moment, the independent presidential candidate who has seen a lot in all of us coming together to form a united force. This is the man of the moment for all of us, running mate of the APC. Dr. Reverend Mensah Walayo. Yes, this way. Yes. More hands, more hands, more hands, more hands, more hands. So, we will swear him in. General Secretary, please come and swear in the random bit. Thank you.
Thank you. APC. 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 Like our leader rightly said, if you have people who fears God voted into power, the country would not be where we are today. So indeed, it's a great privilege today and a great honor to have such a man to partner with our incoming president, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, as the running mate of the All People's Congress. In all humility, as the General Secretary of the All People's Congress, it's a great honor given me to swear in the man of the moment. APC, APC, APC. As the Lord leads, say, I,
Reverend Dr. Samuel Walayo Mensah.
They want to hear your name again, sir.
Reverend Dr. Samuel Walayo Mensah.
Do hereby agree and accept.
Do hereby agree, and accept
my appointment to become the vice presidential candidate of Dr. Hassan Ayariga and the entire All People's Congress in Ghana.
my appointment to become the great running mate to the defundable Dr. Hassan Ayariga for the 2024 general elections.
APC, APC, APC. That I hereby in humility pledge,
That I pledge in all humility,
in total commitment,
with total commitment,
love, and the fear of God,
and the fear of God,
to uphold the integrity accordingly to the Constitution of our land Ghana, and the Constitution of our vibrant political party APC.
of the APC party.
I again pledge to submit myself in humility to serve the good people of Ghana. APC, APC, APC. That I shall make myself available for any kind of scrutiny if I go in contrary to the constitution of the party.
In contrary to the constitution of Ghana and the party.
As a servant of God, and the fear of God in me,
demonstrated in me,
I hereby pledge my all and all, that even at any moment, I'm home with a family meeting, and I'm called upon by the leader, Dr. Hassan Ayariga. I shall arise like a soldier in the vineyard, and ready. APC, APC. So help me God.
So help me God Almighty God.
I will come down and he will take over. Doc. Yes. So Doc, yeah.
Doc, congrats.
No, you can stand behind me.
Yes, I want to be here.
Stand behind me. I will go down and then let everybody. Madam, please come and stand. All right.
The Supreme Almighty God, Our Excellency Dr. Hassan Ayariga, flag bearer of APC, Her Excellency the First Lady in waiting, Mrs. Ayariga, Honorable Chairman, esteemed members of the diplomatic corps, clergy, traditional leaders, media representatives, professional bodies, members of the academia, civil society organizations, esteemed guests, leaders and members of our parties, fellow citizens, good afternoon. I stand before you today humble and honored to be introduced as a running mate to Honorable Dr. Hassan Ayariga of the APC. I'm proud to represent the Great Alliance Ghana and the New Nkrumah's revolutionary movement in this historic partnership. First and foremost, I express my deepest gratitude to Dr. Hassan Ayariga for selecting me as his trusted partner in this journey. I am thrilled to join forces with a leader who shares my passion for social justice, economic development, and natural unity. Dr. Hassan Ayariga embodies the qualities we need in the present. With his unique blend, expertise, passion, inclusivity, he is a unifying force, a bridge builder, and a beacon of hope for a brighter future of Ghana. I stand before you today with a sense of humility and purpose. It was not easy for me to set aside my presidential aspirations and join forces with Dr. Hassan Ayariga as his running mate. I am convinced that this alliance is the right step towards building a brighter future for all Ghanaians. To my fellow independent candidates and leaders of smaller political parties, I urge you to consider the greater good. Let us unite to form a formidable force that can bring real change to our mother Ghana. The status quo is not working. We need a new approach, a fresh perspective, and a united front. That is what this alliance between APC and like-minded people represents. Let us join hands to create a third force. That will be the great alternatives force. That will shake the foundations of our political landscape. Together, we can achieve greatness and build a better future for ourselves, our children, and generations yet to be born. As his running mate, I am proud to support and complement his vision. Together, we will work tirelessly to address the present challenges facing our nation, Ghana, and unlock the full potential of the fellow Ghanaians. Dr. Hassan Ayariga's leadership is built on the foundation of 1, visionary thinking, 2, unwavering integrity, 3, collaborative spirit, 4, inclusive approach, and a proven track record beyond success. I invite you to join us on this historic journey. Let us rise above our differences and work towards a common agenda. As an economist, I have spent years studying Ghana's economy, identifying areas of growth and opportunities for development. As a lecturer, I have shaped the minds of future leaders, instilling in them a sense of purpose and responsibility. As a clergy and a bishop, I have dedicated my life to serving the Lord and humanity, promoting values of compassion, empathy, and kindness. With my diverse background as a banker, as an accountant, a Pan-Africanist, a royal, a socialist, an anti-corruption crusader, leader, father, I bring a unique set of skills and experiences to the table. I am committed to working tirelessly to ensure that our ticket delivers on its promises. We will work together to create a brighter future for all Ghanaians, regardless of their backgrounds, ethnicity, religion, or social status. Our ticket is built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and a shared vision for a better Ghana. We will promote civil and social justice and economic development, ensuring access to quality education, good healthcare delivery, and economic greater opportunities. We will foster national unity and cohesion, bridging gaps between diverse communities and regions. We will drive Ghana's progress and development, leveraging collective expertise and passion to build a brighter future. Our partnership is a union of like-minded individuals sharing a common vision for Ghana's future. We will ensure our campaign is inclusive, transparent, and more accountable to Ghanaians. To you, Honorable Dr. Ayariga, I pledge my unwavering support and commitment to our shared vision. Together, we will make a difference to the good people of Ghana. And I ask for your support. Let us join forces to build a brighter future for ourselves, our children, and generations yet to be born. Ladies and gentlemen, let us further state that our country has experienced extreme misgovernance under the duopoly of the RNC and the NPP from the inception of the Fourth Republic under the care of these two political parties. Our dear country has suffered retrogressions in all thematic areas. Our country is riddled with several self-imposed afflictions due to negative governmental decisions and economic policies. Over-borrowing. As an economist, I must emphasize that governments borrowing to fund infrastructure development that can recoup monies borrowed is not a bad practice. But we have witnessed some extravagant borrowing over the years to support consumption instead of investment, leading to the government's inability to service its own debt. Even the reserve accounts at the Bank of Ghana has been emptied. Pensioners and businesses have lost significant amount of money due to the economic haircuts. But I don't know where they've gotten that baba from. In both domestic, individual, and corporate bonds in this country, government must demonstrate in good faith when dealing with poor and vulnerable people. We are determined to care for you, the Ghanaian people, at all times. Corruption. It is clear that Ghana will not have gone to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, if the country could block all forms of corruption being exhibited by the political class. The amount of money Ghana loses to corruption, according to the Auditor General's report, is alarming. And if government should have been more sincere and honest and more serious by taking steps to really take the bull by the horn, to recoup these monies into the consolidated fund, the monies that have been misappropriated, misapplied, and misgoverned could have been used to transform Ghana instead of going to the IMF. We must strengthen anti-corruption agencies to investigate and prosecute all corrupt officials to serve as a deterrent to all. Public office holders must be held accountable. My boss and the leader of APC, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, is determined to rid this country of all corrupt thugs, hangs on the necks of Ghana over the years. We are going to empower and support and develop the capacities of various anti-corruption agencies, like the YOCO, the Policy ID Unit, the STRAJ, Attorney General's Department, Special Prosecutor, Auditor General's Department, Controller and Accountant General Department, just to mention a few, to fight corruption. And we are going to set up a task force that will coordinate the activities of these anti-corruption institutions. We believe that the way forward is for us to fight corruption with all seriousness. Inflation. Governments over the years were unable to tame inflation to its minimum. Under President Akufo-Addo's governance, inflation has reached almost all-time 50%. I must indicate that even with inflation of around 20-24% currently, the real state of inflation is felt in the pockets of Ghanaian people. The question is, even what the Statistical Service has put out there, that inflationary rate is still questionable. When the APC launches its manifesto in the coming days, we will state comprehensively measures that will help reduce inflation to its barest minimum in this country. We can't continue doing things the same way and expect a different answer. Taxation. We have heard rhetoric in this country about moving the country from taxation to production. But unfortunately, governments over the years were unable to move the country to the next level. They rather introduced more retrogressive taxes that burden the Ghanaian people. It's important to look at the Ghanaian tax regime once more and ensure that nuisance taxes are completely cancelled to free the space for businesses to grow. We will lead this country with a clear understanding of the contributions of the private sector and the need to free them of some nuisance taxes. So in addition to what we are going to do, we really want to ensure that the concerns of GUTA members are being addressed. Clearing of goods from our ports shouldn't be problematic anymore. Depreciation of the cedi. The Ghana cedi has depreciated over 45% under this government. The same people who said they have locked the cedi and given the keys to the IGP. Perhaps the IGP is nowhere to be found. We are determined to stabilize the cedi, and we outline certain great economic steps in our manifesto coming days. Food inflation. Food inflation itself is being seen as a national security concern. So food in Ghana has become extremely expensive due to the depreciation of the cedi and lack of proper transportation measures from the various farm gates in this country. The cost of imports, coupled with the depreciation of the Ghana cedis, has forced businesses to increase the cost of goods and services, leading to Ghana being one of the most expensive countries for food in the West African sub-region. We must enforce government policies that led to revolution in the agriculture sector to help the country become food security. One village, one dam, and planting for food and jobs are fantastic policies, but poorly being implemented. As a country, we must revolutionize agriculture for national development. And we believe that the issue of agribusinesses and agro-processing must be our top priority. And in the coming days, we really want to take Ghanaians through a series of lessons that will help us to be able to achieve food and water security for this country. Industrialization. Ghana must undertake a drastic industrial revolutions to create jobs and reduce unemployment. For us as a country to become the 14th unemployment rate is very alarming. A policy to drive industrialization must be enforced. For instance, government's one district, one factory was a nice idea. But government succeeded rebranding and repackaging old existing and functional companies as one district, one factory. We believe that we need to really create jobs, and creating jobs must be a collective responsibility. It must be a PPP agreement, private-public partnership. And we believe that we are taking the steps to develop the entrepreneurial skills of Ghanaian people. The issue about the African Continental Free Trade, and Ghana being the headquarters of the African Continental Free Trade, but we have nothing to write home about. We wanted to encourage, develop the capacities of various entrepreneurs to produce more to meet the demands of the emerging African continent. Insecurity. There is no way a country can develop without security. There's no way that there will be peace without development. The security of the country is key for national development. This country has experienced massive security concerns over the years. The unending Baku conflicts and the violent extremism in the West African sub-region must be of great concern for the Ghanaian people. Governments have spent huge sums of money dealing with the conflict, and steps must be taken to make our country safe and sound for businesses to strive. And we believe that if really Ghana is serious, and that seriousness will be seen under the leadership of Honorable Dr. Hassan Ayariga and Reverend Dr. Samuel Walanyo Mensah as the head of the economic management team. Will ensure total peace and tranquility. We'll also engage the leaders of the Western Togoland to ensure peace and justice. Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with us all. Long live Ghana, long live the APC party, long live Dr. Ayariga. Thank you all. Thank you, and the Lord be with us all. Saying amen is not bad at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the running mates of the APC, running mates to His Excellency Dr. Hassan Ayariga. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I now hand over to the General Secretary himself.
Thank you. APC. 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 At this juncture, we would want to invite the National Vice Chairman of the All People's Congress to give us some few words. But before he comes, kindly listening with rapt attention of the activities of the All People's Congress. Like our leader rightly said, the first minor political party that has adequately come out with our Congress and then elected our flag bearer. So we would call upon other political parties to come and join us. We as well today have succeeded in adoring beautifully our running mate, APC. On the 9th of this month, on Monday, it is an honor to announce to you that we would be filing the presidential nomination at the Electoral Commission. And I want to urge each and every member of the party to be at the party headquarters at about 9 a.m. Then 11 a.m. we would be at the Electoral Commission to submit our nomination form. Having said that, on the 11th, we would be launching our manifesto. We can all hear over the news on the 15th. Over the news, they have been singing songs of policies that already is in existence of our manifesto. And on the 15th, we are going to be gathered at the UPSA auditorium again. That is going to be a bigger gathering than this one to launch our manifesto. This time round, we are not going to launch the manifesto in a rush, but it's going to be in a PowerPoint where our presidential candidate and the vice presidential candidate would go through our policies one by one, just to make Ghanaians understand that we have better policies than the MPP and the NDC. APC. At this moment, I humbly invite the Vice Chairman of the All People's Congress to take over the mic. Put your hands together as he comes forward.
His Excellency Dr. Hassan Ayariga and her own First Lady in waiting, of our love in Ghana, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here, and my gratitude towards our great president, future president, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, for giving me the opportunity to be the National Vice Chairman. I am thanking you all, our new national movement, force, and all our executive members for making